Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a decluttering. It seems that you guys really enjoyed the last one I did, and like I mentioned, I would do them more often because I do get sent a lot of products and I also purchase a lot. So I like to keep my collection minimum to products that I do enjoy using and I use them every day. So I've actually accumulated a lot of stuff and my drawers are just looking a little crazy right now. So I kind of want to just do a cleanup and reorganize. And I'm also going to be getting rid of any primers or foundations that have fragrance in them because I've decided to just completely eliminate fragrance from my life. If you guys are not new to my channel, you know that I do have rosacea and I get a lot of redness, especially on this cheek right here, and it just has been getting worse and worse, and I feel like fragrance has to do a big part of it. I did eliminate fragrance from all my skincare, but I feel like I need to just get rid of all of fragrance in all liquid form, so I'm just going to be getting rid of anything that I would use after my skincare. So powders, I don't really mind because I feel like it's just a powder, but everything that is liquid, I'm going to be eliminating if it has fragrance in it. So before we head into the declutter, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're new. So let's get into this declutter. Okay, so this is how my foundation and all my primer drawer looks right now. It's seriously, there's a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna cut down and get rid of some stuff. So we're going to just take everything out. In this drawer, I like to keep my contacts, so I just put them all the way in the back, which you guys can see, but it's back here. Let me scoop this up. And like I mentioned in my last video, I like to keep everything that's like powders, concealers, primers, foundations, everything goes in here. I do have a few products that didn't belong in this drawer, so I will be putting them in another drawer. But I will let you guys know this. Okay, so this is actually a new primer that I bought, and this is from DHC. This is the Velvet Skin Coat. This is supposed to just mattify the skin, blur your pores. So I will not be getting rid of this. This is pretty new. I'm still trying it out, and yeah, so I'm keeping this. Also, a new product that I recently purchased is this one from e.l.f. Their Poreless Putty Primer, which I really have been loving. So this is definitely staying. These don't have any fragrance that I know of, so I will be, of course, keeping these. In my last video, I told you guys how much I love this SPF, and I really do love it, but it has a lot of fragrance in it, so I will be getting rid of this one, unfortunately. It is a fave. If you don't mind fragrance, this is an amazing product. It gives the skin this beautiful glow. I love using it under my foundation, but unfortunately, it has a lot of fragrance. Another primer that I actually really love and love the finish that it gives to the skin is this one from Thank You Farmer. This is their Sun Project Shimmer Sun Essence with SPF 30. This is basically brand new because I had just bought it, but it does have a lot of fragrance, and it was also irritating the redness to the skin. So I will be getting rid of this as well, which is a bummer because it's just so pretty on the skin. Another amazing product that I loved the finish that it gave to the skin is one from Touch in Sol. This is their Pretty Filter Glassy Skin Balm. It's really nice on the skin. If you guys saw my BoxyCharm unboxing, you know that I really loved how this looked, but it did break me out, unfortunately. Another product that I am getting rid of is this one from Ilia. This kind of irritated my skin, so I am going to be getting rid of this little guy. And lastly is my Hello Fab Coconut Skin Smoothing Priming Moisturizer. This also has some irritating ingredients in it, so I am going to be getting rid of it as well. Another primer that I'm going to be getting rid of is this one from e.l.f. This is the Jelly Pop. I loved this primer. It just really gives the skin this beautiful glow, and it has this little tackiness, so it really adheres your makeup, but it also has some irritating ingredients, so I am going to be getting rid of everything that can irritate my skin because, again, I have super sensitive skin, and it's just, I want it to get better, so I need to do this cleanup. But if your skin is not uber sensitive, this is such a good primer. And lastly, my primer collection is this one from Beauty Blender. This is the Leveler. This is also a pore minimizing primer. This has some ingredients as well that is very irritating. Fortunately, I am going to get rid of it, but this is also a very nice primer. Okay, so moving on to foundations and just concealers and all that jazz. This is one of my favorite tinted moisturizers. This is from NARS. This has a lot of fragrance in it as well. So unfortunately, I am going to be getting rid of this one. Next, I have the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation. This foundation, I've tried so many times to love it, but it just doesn't work with my skin. I feel like it just accentuates texture, and I just don't love it on myself. But there's a lot of people who really, really do enjoy this one. So I'm going to get rid of it for that reason. Next, I have the Natasha Denona Foundation X Plus. This also has a ton of fragrance in it, so I am also getting rid of this one. This is such a nice foundation. It feels just like skin, but I will be getting rid of it. I feel like I'm getting rid of all my favorites, but unfortunately, I need to find new ones because it's just all these products carry so much fragrance in them. So this one's from Laura Mercier, their Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Foundation, which is a favorite of mine. I love how my skin looks with this, but again, fragrance, getting rid of it. And then here I have some Juvia's Place new foundation stick, which I do love, and I am keeping some of these, but not all of them. I have so many colors here, I don't need all of them. So and then I have this darker shade to contour, but I don't really like it. They come out a little bit too orangey for me, so I am going to get rid of that one. Next, I have the Shiseido. This is their Synchro Skin Self-Setting Foundation, which I love, so I'm definitely keeping that one. And then I also have the Kat Von D. This is their Portrait Foundation. I love this foundation. It's a matte foundation, but it doesn't accentuate any dryness. And I've been loving this foundation for every day. It just feels like skin. It's so, so nice. So I'm definitely keeping this one. And also a favorite is the Beauty Blender Bounce Foundation. I love this. Also keeping this. Also a new product is the Kevin & Kwan. This is their foundation balm, which I did not like. Another foundation that I've been loving is this one from Skin Beauty. It's another stick foundation, and it just looks very natural on the skin. I love this one, so I'm definitely keeping it. It's all natural beauty, so I love it. And here I have my Born This Way concealers, which you guys know how much I love them. Definitely keeping all of them. Then I have my Hello Fab concealer, which I absolutely love. So I'm also keeping that. I still have this Rimmel duo stick. I haven't got around to using it. I need to use it to see if I love it. So I'm keeping this in here so I can actually try it one of these days. I also have the Huda Beauty concealers, which I love, so I'm putting these in here. And I have two little NARS mini concealers, which I also love, so I'm keeping them. I also have a few concealers, so I have the Natasha Denona, Givenchy, Laura Mercier, and a CoverGirl. I am keeping the CoverGirl, so I'm actually going to keep the Givenchy one, and I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these two. And lastly, I have the Shiseido Synchro Skin Concealer, which I really love. This has been the one I've been using the most lately, so that's also staying. For contour, I love the Huda Beauty ones. I have it in Fair and Light, which I am keeping. I also have two of my favorite MAC powders. I have a lighter one, and then I have one that's more of my all over color, so I'm keeping these. And I also have my Too Faced Born This Way powder, which I love, and I'm also keeping. Then I have my favorite Hourglass loose powder, which I also love and is also staying with me. I also have two of my favorite powders. One is Drugstore and the other one is Beauty Bakery. I love these banana powders. I'm definitely keeping both because I use both of them. Again, I have some of my favorite liquid highlighters, which I am also keeping because I love all three of them. And then I have two of the Jelly Pop face and eye glosses from e.l.f., which I absolutely love. They're also staying with me. And here I have the Suva gel eyeliners, which I'm actually going to put these with my gels because I haven't been using them as much as I used to. So I'm going to go ahead and put these with my liquid liners and all my gel liners. Another loose powder is this one from It Cosmetics. This is their Bye Bye Pores. I absolutely love, if you have any large pores around the face, this instantly hides them. So I'm definitely keeping this. It is a must for when my texture for my rosacea is like really intense. This is just really nice to put over that area, and it just instantly blurs everything out. In these drawers, I have these 3 little Lorac palettes, which I absolutely love, but they don't belong in here. I'm going to put these with my other eyeshadow palettes. These are so nice, and they're small, perfect for travel, and they're just super pigmented. Another favorite is my Hourglass Cream Trio. This is staying here. And also in this drawer is this body shimmer from Lorac. It's really, really pretty and just gives the prettiest little shimmer. So I'm actually going to put this with my other products because it doesn't belong in this drawer. I'm also going to be keeping my Becca correctors. I love these. They really, really brighten underneath the eyes. I also have this Lila B corrector primer, which this is actually too dark for me, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of it. And lastly, I have this La Mercier Secret Camouflage under eye brightener thingy. I'm actually gonna get rid of this. I don't really use it as much as I should, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it to someone who will. So yeah, that's it for this drawer. I think we did a good job. I actually got rid of a lot of stuff I didn't want to, but it had to be done. So yeah, these are the ones I will be putting back in my drawer. Okay, so this is my other drawer, which has mascaras, bronzers, blushes, everything else that I use daily. So I'm gonna take everything out and we're gonna organize this. Okay, so this is everything taken out. I have some spoolies and some tweezers and stuff like that in here, which they can stay there. That's usually their home. So here I have a bunch of eyebrow stuff. I'm going to get rid of a few. So the first one is this MAC eyebrow product. This I'm actually going to throw away because it's all out. It's gone. I also have this e.l.f. and Rimmel eyebrow gels, which I am going to keep because I do want to try them out and see how I like them. And then also I'm keeping my Hourglass clear brow gel and my Midnight Cowboy from Urban Decay. I also have another Hourglass. This one actually has a tint, which I'm going to get rid of, and then my clear from Urban Decay, which I am also keeping. I'm also keeping these 2 brow pencils from Urban Decay and Hourglass. And I'm going to be getting rid of this brow pencil from Maybelline because it's just too dark for me and I am not going darker anytime soon. And then, of course, I'm getting rid of this one from Urban Decay as well. I have a ton of mascaras. I'm going to get rid of a few. This one's definitely staying, which is my Too Faced. I am going to keep my Hourglass one. And of course, this CoverGirl. I love it. I'm going to get rid of Perversion because I just haven't been using it lately. I'm going to keep my eye base and this waterproof mascara. And then I also have the It Cosmetics and Buxom Tarte mascaras. I'm going to keep Tarte because I do love this one and it's almost out. I'm going to get rid of this It Cosmetics. I loved it at the beginning, but now that it's drier, it's getting more clumpy and I don't love the look it's giving my lashes. So I'm going to get rid of it. And I'm actually going to keep trying this one out. I think I didn't like it, but I'm not sure right now if I did or didn't. So I'm just going to try it again and just see if I don't like it. Another brow product that I'm keeping is this one from Milk. This is my brow gel. I love this stuff. Then here I have a few of my favorite lip liners, which I am also keeping, of course. Then I have my favorite liquid liners, which I tend to use pretty much daily. I still love my Man Eater from Tarte, and then I have 2 of the Moxie Lash, which is what it adheres the lashes. I have this one from Profusion, which I don't actually like. I have my Kat Von D liner as well, which I do love. And we're putting those here. I actually haven't even tried this, so I'm going to give it a shot. And then I also have my Lash Paradise, which I'm also putting in here. I have 3 of my favorite Laura Mercier caviar sticks, which I like to keep in here for everyday use. I have 2 of my favorite Fox Freckles applicators. I also have 2 of my primers, which I'm also putting in here. I also have these 2 Lorac cream pots, which I do really like as toppers, so I'm gonna keep in here. And then of course I have my 2 favorite MAC toppers. These are so beautiful. I love these. I keep them in here always. Then I have my favorite 2 Buxom blushes, which I'm also keeping. And then I have this e.l.f., which is a must in my collection always, Peachy Keen. My favorite MAC blush in the color, what's it called? Fairly Precious. Another favorite blush is this one from Laura Mercier, which is called Peaches. I love this blush. As you guys can see, I love my peachy blushes. I also have this Alamar palette, which I'm actually gonna see after I put everything back. I like this palette, but I don't know if I'm going to keep it yet. So I'm going to put it to the side. I'm also going to set this Rimmel blush aside as well. I do love it, but let's see if we have space for it as well. And for highlights, I have these 2 Fenty ones. I absolutely love these, and they're staying in my collection. This MAC highlighter as well. This is from the Pony Park collection. I'm gonna also keep this, of course. Another all-time fave is my Pixie by Petra highlighter, and this is staying with me, along with my Mary Lou from The Balm, and my trusty little eyeshadow from Urban Decay. I love this as a highlight, so that's staying with me, of course. Another blush that I love is this ambient powder from Hourglass. I love it as a blush. Another favorite highlight is this one from Laura Mercier. Absolutely love it and staying. Then I have my Becca Becca highlight, which I love in the color Opal. Another favorite is this CoverGirl highlight. It's also staying with me. Another fave is this Givenchy mascara base. I love it. And my favorite also is this Burberry highlight. Moving on to bronzers, I have this one from Too Faced, which is their Gingerbread Tan collection. I don't really like this bronzer. I felt like it looked too dark off the bat, but then I don't know, I just don't love this one, so I'm gonna get rid of it. I also have my favorite Becca bronzer, which I've hit pan on. I have Bahama Mama from The Balm, which I absolutely love. I also have this Hourglass one, which I also do really love, so I'm gonna put that here. And then I have this highlight from Thrive Cosmetics. I'm actually gonna get rid of it because I don't have any more space. This is a nice highlight. But I have similar colors, so it's fine. So for the Rimmel blush, I'm actually going to put it in here because it actually fits perfectly there. And then I have a few palettes, which I love. This is from Charlotte Tilbury. I'm keeping this, of course. I also have this NARS palette, which is a trio. It brings everything perfect for travel, so I'm actually keeping this as well. So then I'm going to get rid of this Alamar palette. Unfortunately, it doesn't fit, so I'm going to put it away. I'm going to give it away. And I'm also going to be getting rid of this palette from Laura Mercier. It's really pretty, but I just don't use it as much as I should. So I'm going to give it to someone who will. Okay, so I'm actually going to put this Rachel So right here because I also like it as a highlight. So yeah, that's it for this drawer. Everything is put back and organized. I think we did a good job. Okay, so now we have my little baskets that I have underneath of my vanity. This is looking a little crazy. I kind of just threw everything in here. Okay, so I'm actually going to keep it like this because it's already kind of organized. So I have some wipes. I'm going to go ahead and put my Moxie lashes here. as they were before. I have these two lip products, which I'm actually going to put in my other drawer where I have all my other lip products. These are not my everyday lip colors, so I'm going to put them with the other one. And I'm actually going to put these two lip treatments with my skincare instead of having them here. I'm also putting in here my Fenty glosses, which I love. Also going to be putting my Tatcha lip treatment with my other skincare. Then I have two NARS lipstick. This one's actually red, so I'm going to put away. And then this one's going to stay here because I really loved it. I have three Givenchy lipsticks here. I'm going to keep the nude ones here. I'm going to also put these with my other lip products along with these three as well. And then I'm going to put these in here because I really love these. These are nice and lightweight. I also have some Lashify products, which I am going to set over here. I'm actually going to go ahead and get rid of this. And that's it for this lipstick drawer. Well, my little everything. Okay, so in here I have a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. So I'm going to take everything out. Okay, so I have my body SPF, which that is staying here. I also have my everyday moisturizer, which stays here. I have some Patchology lip contour things. I'm gonna get rid of this. I don't use this. I have my vitamin C, which is gonna stay here. I have my SPF as well, which I'm gonna put over here. I actually have this baked bronze from Dose of Colors, which I don't like. If you saw my video, you know I didn't like how these blended. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these. I don't like it. I have another Moxie Lash eyeliner, which I'm going to put with the other stuff, along with the eyelashes. And I have some Heal Genius from Soap and Glory, which I do like, so I'm keeping that here. I have this new product, which is Rosa Care. I'm trying it out, so that's staying here as well. I have my eye cream. I have a random Becca brush, which needs to be cleaned, but I'll put it in here. This is another moisturizer from when my skin is like feeling extra dry. I don't use it often, but that's its home. Also in here I have my brow palette, which I kind of like it here, so I put it in here. I have the Pharmacy Honey Savior for emergencies. I have some eye drops. Then I have this Erno Laszlo eye cream, which I kind of want to try out, so I am gonna take it out and use it. Looks like this, so I am gonna try to use this. I have my favorite marula oil from Drunk Elephant, along with Peach and Lily's Glass Skin Serum, which I love. And then I have this ampule from CosRx, which I also love. I'm going to put it in here. And the last thing I have is this lash lift, which I'm actually going to put somewhere else because it doesn't belong here. I don't use it all the time, so I'm going to put it away. Alrighty, loves, so that's it for this little declutter. I hope you guys enjoyed decluttering with me. Let me know for any future videos you guys want to see, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.